cumulative trauma, feeling 80 plus mile running weeks for X amount of weeks. So the training and how it takes a toll on the body. And then combine that with doing body work. The crux in mine is probably I've had a chronic L5-S1 disc herniation. Ironic as a chiropractor, right? Left side. That gives me grief.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, if you can
holy moly.
Good luck.
WD-40 stat.
I heard him creak a little.
Yeah, you look kind of twisted.
Talk me through a little bit of your assessment. What are you picking up on?
Well, just looking to see how well your joints move. Just looking for asymmetries, which we already saw in the ankles and in the hip. Now I'm just palpating the tissue, fascia, to kind of see how supple you are. You definitely feel like you do some kind of care, maintenance to yourself. For a runner, you feel more supple than most runners, I'd say, at your level.
Yeah, we are usually the gristly type.
Got a lot up here. You can feel all that, right?
I think you're in my skull.
Yeah. There's a ton up here. Upper cervical. Yeah, so we're just going to go right after some of his hip flexor tissue, TFL, quad, just stuck fascia here. So let's try to add some movement with it to help prevent John from tensing up or anything like that. Confuse him a little bit. What's happening?
I'm always confused. How would you say over the years you've formulated your technique, your approach?
Man, that's a deep question. I kind of just start working, and then I see how you respond to that work, and I start adjusting which tool I want to use. Like, how much pressure and intensity can you handle? If it's not very much, I might change that tool. If I'm not getting a reaction, I'm looking to kind of break through some barriers and some patterns. I need to kind of turn up the volume, the intensity. I might use a different tool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Wow. Need to work on that dorsal flexion, huh?
Yeah, that's never been good.
So I can beat you off the start then, I'm thinking.
Oh.
I just be grateful I'm not using my knee yet.
Yeah. How do you get a knee in a TFL?
Easily.
Oh, God. I have nightmares.
So yeah, we just got a thumb in the TFL. I'm just moving his leg around.
It's called the tensor fascia latte because it's always
a
lot of tense.
Yeah, tensor fascia latte. Calf tissue just feels like really dry, sticky, dense. Oh, you have this pain. It's this that helps with that. It's all in the feet. The feet are the foundation for everything. So all your answers are in your feet. Or it's the hips. You kind of hear people say, right?
Yeah.
They're kind of saying these things. I feel like it's the same thing with bodyworker. It's active pin and stretch, or it's it's about the spine. You just need to unlock the spine. The spine's everything. There's so many different ways, right?
Yeah.
But I do find I'll go through a phase where it's I definitely feel more like I'm in the active pin and stretch phase. I'm like, yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
But I don't want to close off my mind or my body to something else. I want to be open.
Sure.
We could work on your calves all day. Ooh, that's better though.
Yeah, they feel happier. Like I said, those have been chronic and tight for years.
Yes. Gotta get these shocks. Get the shocks better. Yeah, there's a lot on this side.
That feels so much different now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Time to even you out. Oh boy. Yeah. And then bend your knee up. Yep. And put it back down. And back up. Now keep that knee bent right there. Now let your knee dive in. So yeah, back to the TFL.
Feel that?
Yeah. I feel it too. Try to get him to not tense up as much as possible.
It's working. Sometimes you gotta wiggle.
What does the work feel like to you? My work.
Well, like since you're not using any emollient, I would say, from my experience, similar to like Rolfing. But instead with Rolfing, they're doing really slow, long, methodical drags. You're a little bit more pinpointed, and then more you're combining what it seems like palpation with also fascial manipulation at the same time in a focal area. And it's refreshing when somebody can break away from the routine and be like, I see a problem here, and I'm going to work on it. And
Right.
address it.
Right.
Right.
I see a problem right here. I'm going to address it.
Yeah. I feel that problem.
Yeah, holy moly, man. Something there big time. We're just going to get into that a little bit extra. 'Cause that could be tying in right to your hip and your low back there. That's big. So yeah, it just feels like outside gastroc, soleus. Yeah, feel that pulling. Feel that pull there? Yeah. Did you hear that pop? It's $5. Let's see what we got up here.
The bodyworker knows the hands are cranky.
Yeah. Definitely. So just open up the elbow to open up the shoulder. It helps open up the neck. I've learned that the hard way. Whoa, man. Yeah, your elbow doesn't want to lock out very well. Oh my word. Are you doing push-ups or something, or? Sure.
Something's got Ben. I didn't tell you this. The shoulder was bothering me, but you found it.
Yeah.
I was keeping it a secret.
I always find it.
He found it. Oh,
Feel that right there?
You're just being mean to me.
Holy moly. We finally found something tight.
Can you believe it?
Yeah. Oh, look. One knot.
The only one.
Said no one. Yeah, that's massive there. My God.
I'm gonna levitate.
You probably feel the line, see here? Feel that? How it's tight? That's this whole line here. Your body responds really quickly. My theory is on some of the people that I struggle with, I think they're on something.
Oh, like
TRT or something. I think their nervous system is so
rammed.
taxed that it's just hard to break through. Yeah, really tight here.
Those quads do feel a lot better though.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Definitely. Ooh, there we go. That sounded good. In my opinion, body seems healthy to me. It just seems restricted.
Yeah.
You know, right? You've got a lot of stress, trauma from training, working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think too, giving you maybe some homework, if that can speed up the improvements as well. How aggressive you are with doing stuff on your own.
That's a cool double contact there.
Yeah. Get some rotation there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that a rear delt?
Rear delt, yep. Trying to flatten you out. It's getting there. Sounds of joy. Can see like all your trap fibers. Yeah.
I feel like I'm an orange and you're just squeezing every
Yeah.
little last bit of juice out of the little tendril fibers.
Yeah.
Oh.
But work on your calves, I think, would be really good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, those are already chronically tight spot.
Yeah.
But that was very... I could feel you tracing every little orientation fiber of those upper traps, and then my neck already feels better.
Yeah, you got a lot in your shoulders, your deltoids, your shoulders, your pecs, your traps. That will really help your spine, which will help your nervous system, which will help your whole body release.
I feel...
He's filming it, so you'll be able
I feel
to
a
see
nice
it.
little knot.
Yeah, it's twitching like crazy. Right here, huh, in the front?
Yeah.
You feel rotated, twisted.
Okay, that one I feel twitching.
That's gnarly.
Feel something moving.
Ooh, good ones. Nice. That's been in there a while.
I feel like I can breathe better.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Grand finale. All right, you need a lot more, but that's all I got for you.
That was awesome, man. That was more than I imagined. Whew. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I didn't know I needed that much work. Yeah, I was like, oh, it's just my left side.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah. You know, a few of those moves were really nice. I haven't experienced like that type of work. Like the way, you know, you're using kind of more fascial drag, but then also like pinning and then almost separating like the actual tendril of a single muscle versus like, you know, stripping.
Yeah.
Broad strokes. That was cool. But he also had a broad contact, so it was, you know, your pressure was firm, but, you know, manageable. So that was good. I like that.
How do your shoulders feel?
Well, yeah, when you strip through that bicep tendon all the way up in the delt, yeah, I like running, like that last sprint towards the end, I'd be always restricted here.
Mm-hmm.
I feel more open through the entire chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
Awesome. You Shadle table approved?
2 thumbs up.
You tell them to like, comment, subscribe.
Smash the like button. We say.
Perfect.
Yeah.